Hello guys, and welcome to a new Steel Division video today by me, Vulcan. Today I have for you another 3 vs 3 on Sainte-Mère-Église, and in this one I'm going to be playing the Panzer Lehr deck, and it looks like I'm going to be handed the right side once again. So this is pretty much exactly the same as the last video, but I'm just using a very different deck, and it's going to be interesting to see how it works out. So I'm just going to probably grab the same sort of setup in terms of using MGs and AT guns at the start of the match. So we'll grab Forschungsführers for both sides. Same thing again, same locations, it's just I'm going to have a lot less availability of infantry at the start of the game. So we'll have these guys jump into here with the Forschungsführer further back. And we're going to want to unload some AT guns around the map, so just want to cover off the right side as best as I can at the start of the game. So we'll have this chap go to the center there, and this one can go to the left side, and this one to the right side, although I'm kind of tempted to bring out two for the right side because there's a potential that I'll be pushed pretty hard there. Aside from all that, it's mainly down to our recon vehicles. I kind of want to rely on some recon infantry as well, so I'm just going to get some cheap Aufklärer for the center of the map, and I'll probably drop them off sooner than later actually, and then I'll buy some 2, 3, 4 1s and Pumas for the right maybe, although I'm not entirely sure about using Pumas in the close range warfare. The 231 would work out well, supported by the AT gun, so I might bring out one of those. What else could we rely on? Maybe a spare troop for the right? Probably bring that up and drop it off, and then I'm going to be relying on... I'm really thinking another AT gun, maybe even Panzer Grenadiers though. I think Panzer Grenadiers is a good idea. Somebody started the game already, and that's going to make things kind of annoying, because I like to be able to have time to put out my orders and get my units as close to the edge of the deployment as I can. But yeah, basically just choosing to put my AT guns in positions that have good line of sight. So here's a great one, here's a good one because it can cover the right side and the left side, and then here's a nice one because again it covers sort of this section here. Off-map artillery already coming in at the start of the game from my teammate here, and already an air engagement going on. Mustang's trying to shoot down a Storch. That's pretty crazy that the Mustang's already in the air and being used. Either way, we're well off and underway, so let's unload here to get some shots onto these AT guns. I'll unload my Kubel MG with the Aufklärer. I'm actually going to put them onto return fire. I'm being hit very hard here. Okay, we've been pushed really hard. Get these half tracks over to the right side. MG42 can make a run for it. Forschungsführer needs to come to the right as well. And I think the AT gun got destroyed. That's not good at all. Alright, let's bring up an AT gun further back then. So I'm using the units here. Put these guys onto return fire. Going to use the half tracks to hold this off, and if a tank comes around the left side it should get popped by the Panzerfaust. That's what I'm looking to do because this isn't looking great at the moment. Try and get this half track out of the way. I'll actually bring it over to the right side. Never mind, it's got killed. Okay. I've got my MG42 into position. I want to get rid of this Vickers. I don't want it to kill my Pak 38, so we're going to try and move away from the Vickers as quickly as we can. I'm going to bring up some Panzer Grenadiers for the right side of the town, and I need another AT gun here ASAP. So I'm going to be bringing that up, and what I'm going to do is unload it early and have it move up in this tree line. I'm going to move this one over to the right side as well. So MG42 should be more than good enough to take care of this AT gun. Looks like what they're trying to do here is just pin down my AT guns to maybe rush them. I'm not entirely sure. Let's get this unloaded though. And we'll have the 2, 3, 4 pull back slightly. We'll just spread out these half tracks. Okay, good. So one of the Vickers is dead. If I can get rid of the other one, that would be really good. See if I can get the Panzergrenadier into the building, and while they're running they can distract the Vickers there. So my player in the center is using Ersatztrupp, and he is a 91st Luftlander player. Going to be hitting that right side really hard. My Panzergrenadiers are going to have a nice time getting into there after that's all pinned down, so that's good. Let's bring up a 258 and probably another AT gun for the right side. I'm really actually worried about these Stuarts and so on, so that's probably the best bet. Let's get the Aufklärer to move up to the edge of the tree line. And there is a Cromwell coming up, which isn't very nice. Let's move towards my Pak 38. We've spotted some infantry here, so we'll pin those guys down, but the Cromwell's going to be in range to shoot at my MG42, which is really irritating. I'm going to unload the Panzerguns here, and we're going to have my half-track continue to try and capture these rifle squads. MG42 is being hit really hard. I'm going to put them on to return fire, and then what I'll do is put them back into the building. Actually, I don't want to get pinned down in the open. Don't get pinned down in the open. Get back into the building. Thank you very much. Okay. We have the +1 in our favour. Pak 38's engaging a Stuart. That's fine. As long as it's got the extra veterancy there. Yeah, good job. Okay, nice. We don't need that to engage. Okay, it must have got spotted. Try and get this Pak 38 into cover. Move back to the right side. Got my own 258 here now. Fire support vehicle. Get this half track to hide in a bush away from this soft map artillery. Pak 38 is going to go down there. Let's unload this one. This is an extra one. The right side. Maybe we can sneak that through the field here, although I'm not sure we're going to be able to get away with that against this Cromwell. What I need is phase B. And how long we got? 4 minutes. Okay. Maybe a Puma could do the job. Let's bring up the Puma, and we'll have that maybe engage the Cromwell. Then what I'm going to need is maybe some more recon. I'm not entirely sure. I'm kind of thinking just these 258s do a good job, so tempted to bring up another one. Got a good hold here on the right side of the town. I might even move my Panzergrens up slightly. If I can make some more ground towards the centre, I can definitely help out with the airborne paras there. Like one of our opponents is looking to drop. No, maybe not. Airborne engineers pushing player on the left side. VulcanHDGaming player there, holding strong. Mosquito Pathfinder flying about. Not entirely sure where that's going to go. AT gun sneaking up into the tree line here. I really need like a recon squad for the right. Let's bring these guys around to the left side. Pretty sure that 6-pounder is going to get pinned down instantly. Oh, never mind. I actually managed to kill 2 of my half-tracks. That's devastating. Okay, we're going to have to pull back the half-tracks then. Because there's no way that one can sit there on its own. Alright, okay, that's fine. Let's just move forwards this Puma. I might bring up a second one to help out. Going to move forwards the 258s as well. Panzergrenadiers are engaging some of the infantry and stuff here. See if I can get this half-track to come help out as well, because I can pin down a lot of this infantry and allow my teammate to make a lot of ground. One of the teammates is going to possibly drop. I mean, he's struggling with his connection issues right now. So these guys need to probably just unload on the far right and provide recon into the next tree line. What's going to happen here is I kind of want to take out this recon squad for starters. Thank God. Okay. Then I need to get into range of the command radius, and I'm gonna just rush towards this Cromwell to get a shot onto it. Oh, goddamn! There's an AT gun there. Should have known. Should have known better. Of course, that wasn't as easy as it was looking to be. Okay. Panzerwerfer then? How do I get rid of that? Panzerwerfer is probably a decent idea. That AT gun's going to be moving to the right side. I've got to be aware of that. This AT gun's being mortared. This one can go on return fire. This one can unload, and we'll have the Alclad run over to the right side on return fire again. So we've got MGs here to cover any infantry that tries to push over the field on the right side there, and currently at the moment we're pinning down units at the top of the town, which is good. So we're holding as best as we need to in Phase A. Phase A is a pretty difficult damn time for the Panzer Lehr. See if I can move forwards these 258s to support me in this town, because they're not going to be able to support me on the left as long as this Cromwell's here with the Stuart. I'm pretty glad they're not pushing me harder, because I'm pretty sure they could have really pushed me like all the way through right now. Let's just get this Pak 38 to move back. So finally Tech Truck's going to take out my Panzer Grenadiers. Could use some extra smoke there. There's a Cromwell engaging my 258, that's not good. Need to get out of line of sight of that. And do I bring up my last anti-tank gun? I think I do. Got to be careful that I don't get into range of this Cromwell. Continue to move to the right side. Alright, so AT gun showing itself again. I think my recon got into the hedgerow there and revealed them. So I can probably move out with my recon car here and the half-track to engage. Mosquito flying about. I want to get this recon squad forwards. I don't know how they can see that. There must be a recon squad in here somewhere. I'm just going to try and find it with the Panzerwerfer. These guys are pinned down, but that's not so bad. We'll leave them there for now. Pak 38, even though I was moving it back, did eventually get killed off by the artillery. 5.5 rockets towards that tree line. Maybe I can hit something. Maybe not. Okay, we'll attack this group of units here then instead. And what I'm going to do is probably just bring in like a Tiger, I guess. Let that Panzerwerfer reload. Panzer Grenadiers have been spotted. Get them out of there. And we're in a bit of a predicament here. I need to buy something to deal with these tanks. Don't quite have enough points. Bring in a Tiger, which would be ideal for dealing with the Stuarts and the Crusader here. Panzer Grenadiers are going to get killed in the town, that's fine. Just get this AT gun into position. And we'll save for that Tiger. Hopefully we can get on target before this 6-pounder does. Yeah, looks like we will. Very dead. We'll move those units back. Pretty much like playing with fire at the moment. Get this Tiger up here. Maybe the Befehl Panther would be better. I think I need something with a bit more armor. And I can afford it, so why not? Bring up Tigers next. I've changed my Panzer Lehr deck around actually, since I last played it. I have a lot more Tigers in the deck than I used to. So what I need to do is probably actually bring it up to the center where I can snipe the Cromwell and the Stuart, and then I can move it to the right side to engage the rest of the units. Let's move this 258 over as well. Okay, let's move back these Q-balls and the fire support. Move over the Panzergrenadier. And I'm definitely going to have to bring something over to the right side to assist me here. Otherwise I'm going to struggle. Alright, let's put these on guys on return fire again. Okay. I might be forced to bring it over to the right. Yeah, we're going to have to. These Panzerguns are going to get roughed up. Really use this Panzerwerfer right now. It needs to reload ASAP, because this is a lovely strike waiting to happen. Let's have like a bomber that could do it quicker. I have enough points for a bomber. Oh, this is all about timing right now. Need to get this over here as soon as possible. VulcanHDG doing its job there. Wow, I think it just... Did that just take out the unit? No, it didn't. Okay, Stuart's gonna be hitting my 231. Let's get that out of line of sight. These guys are ready to go. Let's get the Panzerwerfer on the go. 258 is going to get hit by Typhoon AT. Alright, okay, at least that's not hitting my Panther. I'm just going to go for the whole 10 rocket barrage onto that location. If it can actually, you know, hit where I want it to, that would be nice. You know, it completely just went round in like a C from where I wanted it to hit. We're going to have to bring up some resupply for that. Next tick I can probably afford myself a Tiger, maybe? How many points will I have? Yeah, probably just about enough for a Tiger. Exactly enough for a Tiger, I think. This 6-pounder here. Got to be careful. I need some more infantry. I can probably engage that as soon as I get in range here. Yeah. We'll make sure to take that out. A 6-pounder can't engage me. So I'm just going to keep heading it. We'll vest in an AT gun maybe, or... I don't know, this like infantry is really annoying right now. What's the range on that? Okay, I don't want to get in range of this Cromwell, that's the only issue. I want to take out this recon though. If I can take out his recon, that's how I like win this game. Because without recon, I'm going to struggle to take out my Panther. In a bit of a predicament here. Player in the middle is really struggling against the airborne player now. And this is really dangerous for my Panther because I could easily get flanked from this right side right now. I kind of just need another tank for the center so I can be extra cautious with my Panther. At the moment, the best thing I can do is probably just fire position next to the 6-pounder. What I'm going to do is move this over to the left side. I'll bring a Tiger up for the right. Just making sure that I have some cover there. Come on, a little bit more. Thank you. Bring me up a Tiger. Actually, may as well bring up a Panther. Panthers have slightly less HE on their main gun, but just for getting rid of these pesky units, I think that's what I need right now. Then we can start bringing up the Tiger afterwards. So we are going to be able to get shots onto this 6-pounder again, which is exactly what I want. And this should be resupplying the Panzerwerfer, but it's not. Okay, we're going to start to attack move towards that right side now. So what's this? It looks like an Achilles. Now what I want to do is probably move up this hedgerow here, out of line of sight. I'm going to have to swing the Panther over to the right side so I actually have line of sight onto the Cromwell. Okay, so we're not doing particularly great. I'm struggling here, that's for sure. And we'll bring up more infantry to support my tanks, and then again I'll start to bring out the Tigers finally. We are still winning the +1. Over on the left side, VulcanHDGaming player's done really well actually to push all the way through, and my player in town's done well as well actually. Just gotta be careful. Let's try and get this unit to help us out here. Panzer Lehr is currently reloading very slowly. Need some recon on this left side. Got recon on the right, that's fine. We've got recon here. I just can't see anything on the left side of this tree line. So I need to be wary of that. We've nearly got phase C, and that'll bring me in the majority of my income, and then I can really start to smash the opponents. And I think generally at the moment it's been a pretty stereotypical game. We are going to see one of our opponents disconnect, and that's going to make the AI throw all they have at us. So that's going to be a lot of fun. You can see he's coming out into the open now with all of his units. All of his units are just going to end up charging forwards into my lines. It's going to be brutal. If we can get a shot off onto all of this infantry and stuff as it comes down the road here. Okay, good. There goes one of the enemy tanks. I think he's just repositioning all of his tanks to take on my Panther, but it's probably not the best idea at the moment. This is literally going to make the opponents collapse, because I've just taken out the majority of their decent units. I just took out their recon there. Stuart's doing a lot of damage in the centre. What's this that's firing at me? It's just a Stuart, okay. Doesn't really stand a chance. And against the AI, it's pretty easy to be like very sequential and like methodical, more like, against your opponents, because the AI is so easy to predict. Just like I said then, like I knew that the AI would literally just throw everything it has at me, so very easy for me to take full advantage of that and start rolling forward slowly with these befelled Panthers. Still got to be a little bit careful. But this is really where the fun begins, and I'm going to bring in a Panther soon. There goes another Stuart. Achilles is coming down the road. I'm going to unload the Panzer Grenadiers here. And yeah, things are really going to start to speed up now. I'm going to move all of my fire support to the left side to assist with all of this infantry, and I should be able to take them out. Avkleller were found and destroyed. That's not good. Let's bring up some more recon here. That's what I needed for a little while. I need these KYAZdBlpKXcZhhmCGacg to just be like bait for AT guns, and then I can move forwards to the Befell Panther without having to worry. Really do with like extra unit here though, or recon. Okay, on the right side, don't have to be particularly worried about artillery because the AI is kind of dumb. Otherwise this would be a terrible idea. Going to be the Achilles there? Okay, well, a dead Achilles. Let's get these infantry squads forwards if we can, and then I can support them with my half tracks and so on. absolutely mowing down these poor men. I don't know how they're surviving all those bullets, but pretty damn impressive. Oh, another infantry shows itself. Get the Panther to come out here and take care of this Cromwell. There's an AT gun. What is that? Is that... Oh, it's just an M1 gun. I don't think it has enough AP to take out what I have, so that's fine. Unload these squads. Get some recon on the go. Look out the Cromwell. Good stuff. And this is where the fun begins. Let's roll out the Tigers, boys. I'm gonna bring this Panther over to the right side because we're still dealing with like tanks here. A lot of half tracks. Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly roll up more and more Tigers. My Panzer Lehr ready. That can probably smash this right side actually. Let's go for a long range shot there. Panzer Grenadiers ready to charge on forwards. We'll have the KYAZdBlpKXcZhhmCGacg keep driving up. Maybe they'll get hit by an AT gun and save my Panther. KYAZdBlpKXcZhhmCGacg here as well. Great, okay. And with all of that done, what I can do is get my Panther over here and then start charging forwards my Panzer Grenadiers. Got to be careful about the 17-pounder. That is definitely a big threat. What do we have to deal with that? Focke-Wulf 190 would be a good shout. What's that aiming at currently? I think it's taking shots for, yeah, KYAZdBlpKXs. So we don't want the KYAZdBlpKXs to die for free if they don't have to. I'm going to bring this recon car back to the resupply. When we get the next amount of points, what I'm going to do is afford myself a Focke-Wulf 190. Hopefully we can take out the 17-pounder there. Oh wow, that actually helped out hitting other units as well. And here come the Tigers. Opponents calling a GG. As the damage on the right side is just too much. Ending up playing against AI again in this one. As my opponent did leave on this right side. So Puma's doing work. It's about getting into range of these Cromwells as well. If we can get these Grenadiers forwards. Let's get the half tracks and so on to move round. They can probably help out. Three-star Tiger. That's rolling up. Bring up another one. Oh, just look at that. Beautiful. The Tiger has arrived. Not as strong as a Panther in this game, but still a very awesome unit. Oh, there's an enemy AT gun there. Is that another 17-pounder? Yes, it is. Let's get out the way of that. So just going to move forwards with my units here. Done quite a lot of damage to this 17-pounder in the past, so hopefully we can hit that properly with the Tiger. Oh, that Tiger is got a 40% chance to penetrate if that 17-pounder hits. Can we? Oh, okay. It looks like we got it. Thank God. Okay, that would have been devastating if we allowed that to kill my Panther or so on. So pinning down the 6-pounder on the right side again it might be time for me to get another Tiger, or even just another Focke-Wulf. It's reloading. Don't know if it will be reloaded quicker than me just buying another one. By the way, I want to get rid of this 17-pounder. Maybe I can just push it now. Yeah, I think pushing it now is a good idea, since it is pinned down. Maybe even bring my Puma over to the right side. Let's continue forwards with the recon here. We'll put them back on to return fire after giving them the move through cover orders, and we'll move forwards the Panzer Grenadiers here. May as well move forwards the Speertrupp. Move forwards the half tracks, and also may as well move up the Panzerwerfer. Alright, this Focke-Wulf's ready. I'm going to bring that in. I'm maybe going to bring in a second, just to make sure I get rid of it, and then I'm pretty safe to just engage the rest of these units. If the first one doesn't do the job, I'll get the second one too, and if otherwise I'll just like hit these lot. Probably just good to hit those lot anyway. Yeah, I'm just going to hit all of this infantry. Go on, bomber. Take him down. Gonna have the half tracks and so on move forwards. Like we're being pushed on this left side quite hard. Panzer Grenadiers getting their kills in. That's nice. Go on, Puma, pick off the half track. Thank you very much. AT guns coming back down. If we can get a shot onto that. What sort of range are we sitting at? Go on, mow it down. Oh, damn it. Okay, Panther did the job. That works. This poor infantry squads reveal themselves, and Tigers do a lot of damage to infantry, they really do. +2 currently in our favour. And last person surrenders. And that's GG. After 27 minutes and 57 seconds, we win the game by surrender. Our opponents gave up on us, and, well, I guess in Phase C it's kind of inevitable that the wall of armour is coming from the Panzer Lehr, but it was very nice to finally use those Tigers as opposed to like King Tigers to continue to roll forwards. I think like the combination of Befehlpanthers and Tigers is actually really strong, especially considering the Tigers are like 3-star veterancy. It's also a lot cheaper to maintain. So yeah, great stuff, and in general pretty nice kill death ratio there. 2,143 kills to 895. Still did a great job on the far left with 2,913 kills to 1,805 losses, and I think honestly Hiso in the middle, he was doing relatively well in the early to mid game, but I think he just ran out of infantry or something and was really struggling to hold the town. But yeah, in general, it was a really, really fun game. Really enjoyed this one. Let's jump to the kills. Befehlpanther coming in, saving the day. Look at that kill list. I think the guy who I was playing against left, and then just all of the AI just threw all of their tanks at me, and that was pretty crazy, yeah. That was absolutely nuts. And then this Befehlpanther killing more infantry than tanks, honestly. The Tiger E coming in there, picking up a few things, and the Focke-Wulf 190 dropping bombs. So yeah, my infantry and initial forces didn't actually do too much. This SPW 2341 was alive for like the entire game, which was great. But I was being pushed really, really hard. Like the combination of like the Cromwells from the Polish deck, those long range 1200 meter Cromwells are like the perfect counter to like Phase A Panzer Lehr, because I have nothing that can match that range. Even the Pumas can't. So unless I get like a Puma to charge toward them, like I tried to do, and take out the Cromwell, then it's not really going to work out, and then like an AT gun just popped me. So Yeah, I was struggling. They supported their push really well on the right side, but as soon as I get to phase B and C and get some decent units on the field, I can really start to control that map. And I don't know if they realised that and surrendered, or if they just disconnected or whatever. But either way, that's all for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.